In a world of gatekeeping, it's never quite fair.
So it's Skate and Scooter, the punks who care.
Not that good at games, but who the hell cares?
Now on with the show, we're glad you're here.
This is Geek Punk.
Geek Punk.
Yeah. Alright, we're back. This time I'm going to try making this star just to see exactly how difficult that is. Actually, I thought I failed.
I feel like you're going to get it. I admittedly
I think you didn't know the urgency in what you were going for a few bits at the start. Yeah, get to all this shit so I can do it.
Yeah, we already saw this. Thanks, Dad. And your magical side pipe.
Yeah. Dad and the magical side pipe. Dad! You're laying pipe again.
Sound programs, beauty, light, cosmos, Big Bang.
Huge. Yeah, get through it. Whatever.
Oh, track. Alright, somebody knows what they're doing.
No, that was what I was like watching you before. Like, get those dice to
so you've got the upper hand here. You watched me blow it, so now you're like here to...
No, I know, true, you're right. I can like have a better idea of how much I can afford to spend. Come on, there's some bits and blobs. Give me these tacks and...
Oh, this is such a cute song. How much time do you reckon he's... This guy!
Just fucking shit, stop it.
I reckon you're really... Is it battery or something?
No, it said it was full battery. That was like what it showed the battery in that. Give me this caramel.
How much do you reckon you've played this?
Honestly, like this version on the Switch, I've only probably picked up like a couple times. I was really saving it for us to play.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
But what about, on a previous console, on a previous live?
The one I mainly played it on was, I think it was like the old PlayStation Portable.
Oh, what?
And I had it.
I had the first PSP too.
Yeah, I had it on that, and it was a really good copy on there. And and I like smashed that, but I never really came back to it. Other than that, it was only just like, when it was around, I would pick it up or something. Oh, can I pick this up? There we go.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's what I was waiting for. More.
You know what I got really hooked on PSP?
What?
Fucking Madden.
Oh, really?
I think it was Madden.
What do
I want to say 09?
Isn't that like a game? Isn't Madden one of those games? Oh no, it's not really. It's not really a multiplayer game, is it? It is a single player. No. You play it one play at a time. Yeah. Okay. It's one of those games we used to go to my friend's house. Like shout out to Byron and Benny. 3 Gate Court, Hoppers Crossing. We used to go to this house all the time. They were renting, and it was just whoever would come and hang out. And any time of the day, we'd be like, Madden? Be like, yep. Like, I come from like working at Kmart, and Byron's like running a Subway in the area, and like, I don't know, Ben was here and there, fun employed as we called him. We would just play Madden, and we all got like really good at it, and it was just like Madden, like tournaments. Like, I like when you have like those like periods in your life where there's like one game that really resonates with like a group of friends or like a moment or a time or something, and it really sticks in your head like fucking glue. Like I've got, like many people, I have like, mad GoldenEye memories and stuff. And I remember when we like Super Mario.
I had a 64.
I remember when Super Mario 64 like first came out. I was like I was convinced that I was getting one. And when I did manage to finally get one, me and my friends, like we both had Super Mario 64, and we like. It was like a kind of like an unspoken competition that who could like beat it first.
Yeah.
And I remember like we were both really close, and like every day at school we would kind of like compare like where we were up to in different levels and stuff.
Yeah, sick. And it's like pre-landing.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we got down to like, oh my god, this is like the last level, and I like finally like beat it. He lived like across the road from me.
Yeah.
Like this is
that's pretty cool.
And I like ran out of the house and like across the street, and like I had the cart in my hand. I think I was like, oh my god, I beat it.
Oh really? We were joke about it.
No, I mean like in a fun like you do with your mates, right?
Yeah, right.
We were ragging at each other all day. Like, first.
Oh, great pickup there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Spread of magazines. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I never had a 64, mate. Neighbors down the road had it. We used to play like Wave Racer and stuff.
Yeah, I never had
the best.
I never had like my friends would have like PlayStations and that, but I never really.
We had a PS1 and then I got a PS2. Like I remember buying that myself. Like it was a good time. But I'm now only like that Madden memory really brought back how much we actually did play video games together. But didn't log that. Like, we played Madden, literally blue and blue. And then when me, Byron, and Benny moved in together, Byron and I used to always play virtual tennis. Virtual Tennis 2 on PlayStation 2 in my bedroom. I had a 68 centimeter TV for like a 21-year-old living out of home, like in this master bedroom of my sister's house that we were renting. And we would like shirtlessly play, like get super hot and rip our shirts off and play like virtual tennis for like hours. Hours. It was the best. And just playing like Fall Out Boy records, like in off my little shitty computer speakers. Oh man, what a time.
Yeah, it sounds like the way you're describing it, because like you have all these like details and that really only sort of matter to you, but because you know them in such detail, it's you can tell it must have been important.
It was. I feel like it was.
Makes it a good story.
Yeah. But I now realize like the games that we did go back to were like those types of games, like those sports games, and like it's stuck, bro. You fucked it. What are you gonna do?
I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Keep going the story.
Yeah. Well, this is where I usually just get like real sore about it. Like, yeah, dude, use the reverse camera. Oh, good job, mate. You did it. You picked up a mini pile and a light bulb.
I thought I had to get big enough to get through that area, but it turns out I waited too long and got too big and fat until I couldn't get through that area.
I can't wait till you're big enough to take over one of those bears.
Oh man, it's gonna be a big.
It's gonna be the ultimate victory because they keep fucking up your shit, and that cat can get fucked.
I reckon I can get that cat.
Yeah, you will soon. Soon, 29 centimeters of 5.
These bears are like
to go.
I think the reason why I want them is just because they look so smug.
Yeah,
they're mocking me.
Yep. Stone face killers.
Real.
Oh. Not shit.
Get him, no.
All right, just grab these flowers, son. That's sick. Oh yeah, get those bears for sure. What?
Wait, I got one, I think. What?
False.
Yeah, it doesn't even look. You're not even real, bro. You're a fucking lie.
Are you a fake item?
Fake news. Fake news.
Wait,
I got a bear on there. Ah.
Eat shit, bear.
Okay. Eat shit, bear.
Golf balls. Oh, look at that kitten. Or like, do they come down the wall? That's weird. It's more teddy bears. Yep. Pluck.
More teddy bears, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, is today the day that you guys have your picnic?
Turn around.
Turn around. It's just non-stop. This is fun now. Oh, no, you're going in that spot that you don't love.
Yeah. Whoa, what's this whole side over here?
Get all this pig, son.
There's a whole thing over here.
Fuck shit up. You are 45 centimeters. You got 4 minutes.
Well, obviously. Yes. This is why you didn't make it last time. It's because we didn't even know this area was here. It's all like stuff that could have been picked up the whole time.
Well, you know, there's 50. Once you go to 50, you can cross over to the other section. You're so close. Oh, nice. This is going to get real big real quick.
Yeah.
As big as what of what's?
One of those. whatever these thing was. Well, you get some donuts things.
Oh, yum. I will. Wait, what were we? What were we talking about?
Katamari Damacy.
Nah. The video games. And then...
yeah, good memories of video games. It's like...
Yeah, we were on that. I think we moved on, but whatever. Good memories of video games, totally.
Yeah.
And yeah, for me, it was all games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yeah, and I mean, I had like that was a huge game for me as well. Yeah. And like that was a great entry to me to a lot of like punk music and stuff. And it was a lot of my friends as well. Like that was the way that I got them into a lot of like punk that I liked was through that. I mean, it's
totally, man. Just that soundtrack exposed so many people to so much good music.
Oh yeah, it was like just a really good Punkorama compilation.
Oh, yeah,
I remember like those things were great.
I didn't get many of them. But I knew of them. I think I had Punkorama like 15. I think like second last one or something.
Punkorama
had like a Motion City soundtrack on it.
Yeah, they would always, and they'd have rap and stuff as well. So they'd have like Atmosphere and all of like Sage Francis.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of those
Atmosphere.
a lot of those like rap and that groups that were really
boys.
Alt rap like back then was really considered quite close to like the punk scene and that because I think it kind of like hit a lot of like the emo crowd and punk historically as well is really tied to the hip hop scene.
Yep.
Which I love. Like there's a few good hip hop documentaries.
Yeah, you talk about Hip Hop Evolution.
At the moment. Yeah, Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah, they talk about how Blondie and was it Grandmaster Flash like kind of collabed back then. She says his name in one of them.
Yeah, like in particular, like with venues.
Grandmaster Flash. I'll check.
Yeah, when they rap was kind of developing in hip hop, the community was really like they would only be able to go in like their own sort of venues in like outside of the city and stuff. So in out of New York, they could never really play anywhere in the city because no one like legitimized them and no one was giving them like the space or the stages.
Yeah.
But in the city, like the white kids who were still punks and were still like fighting and resistance and largely poor, but they knew of their privilege. And then they knew that they had access to like venues like CBGBs.
Yeah.
And so CBGBs was one of like, which is a very famous punk venue in New York, is famous for having a lot of like being some of the first venues that would allow like hip hop groups to play in the city because they recognized the struggle they were having, like in the same with because all punk like political
it's hard to get shows.
Are all they're all it's all DIY. It's all like taking care of like people and stuff and. So I really love the history of like where punk and hip hop cross over, and then you get all those great producers that were there around the time, and you got those collabs like Beastie Boys were initially like a punk band.
Yeah. Around what are the tracks? Oh, I'm drawing so many blanks. I'm a fan, but I'm just this game is taking me.
Did I not make it to a meter?
You didn't make it to a meter.
I thought I had. Oh no, it was right because it was only like 50 centimeters at that point when I made it through a thing. Oh, I was always doing so well.
Fuck yeah. Well, Sabotage, yeah, that's a good song. They played that originally,
and it was like NWA with was it NWA with who was Run DMC with like Aerosmith?
Yeah,
like that's like was a massively famous track, and it's literally because those people that were CBGB like regulars and that worked with all these like punk and rock groups, they hadn't seen anything like this before, and they like helped get them into like kick the door open for like the industry, and it's just this amazing. I recommend everyone watch Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix. Like even if you're not interested in hip hop particularly,
and they do a big bit on Rick Rubin in there, and he's
Rick
always
Rubin.
wearing fucking Slayer shirts and shit, like producing rap acts, and he's still doing it. Like
Rick Rubin's a fucking like legend, and everyone respects him because it's all about like producers, DJs, and MCs, and like him as like a producer that had connections to all those other like the white industries and that essentially it just like
brought them together.
Brought them together.
Super recommend watching that thing on Netflix. Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah.
Revolution? Evolution? Done.
Yeah. All right. Catch you mothers later. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fucking beat this.
Yeah. Do you want me to give it one more go?
I'm gonna have to.
Let's do it.
All
Next
right.
time.
Next time, baby.